No.
Hello, happy Monday.
Hello, happy Monday. Welcome to Shatting.
You do that so beautifully.
I know, I've been practicing it. Right?
Have you got Bartholomew primed?
Well, he was very primed. And during the warm-up, he did have a little practice run, shall we say? No pun intended. And so we could be waiting some time for the Shatting today.
Oh, joy.
You know?
Okay.
But we'll give it our best shot, I think.
Well, I think Bartholomew will give it his best shot.
If I have to get up there, we got real problems.
Yeah, because those legs will not hold you.
Yeah, well, I think like before we move on to me, I think we'll try Wanda. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there is that. Wanda, ladylike behaviour, please. Right. Okay. Here we go.
Here we go. Where will I put her?
Him.
Sorry. I'm going to start him out down this end. What do you think?
Oh. Right, you watch he doesn't smudge my numbers off, the little monkey.
Smudging numbers, dude. It's important. There's a lot of pressure on you here.
Right, okay, come on, concentrate. He's like, yeah, I don't think so.
I think he's been a bit thrown off by the new venue. I've not played this venue before.
I think he's... don't you lean in the numbers either. I think he's probably actually more uptight about the walk down the hill. So you have to keep the questions way up the top.
Yeah.
And don't lean on my board, otherwise I'll have to smack you.
No, we're not ready for chatting, Fugan. We're ready for shatting. You said chatting. But you're spelling wrong. Dear me.
Oh. Hello, Bartholomew.
How is Janine today?
She's good.
I think she's in good form.
Yep.
We did have some challenges last night.
Yes.
With the trailer. There's some sort of issue with the electrical system, and it keeps shutting down, which means the heating goes off and everything. I think we know what the solution is, but other than that, I think Janine's in good spirits.
Excuse me, you better not be putting this chicken off. Look at him. He's sitting there preening.
He is preening.
Yes, you're lovely.
You always want to look good before you perform. You really have a makeup department and everything.
Did Janine fall again today?
Oh, I think I did see her fall in the driveway about 20 minutes ago.
Oh, for goodness sake, how did she do that?
And there was dogs around. I don't know if she tripped over a dog or something. It is very icy down there.
I bought Janine cleats for her birthday. Where did she put them? Because we're going to just attach them to her feet.
Yeah, I mean, that bit there on the... Hello? That bit there on the where we park down here, down at the bottom of the hill, is very slippy, and it's difficult to plough because it's stone dust. Hey,
No, stay on the board.
Don't jump! No!
Shh! Don't shout at him. He's very sensitive. I don't think he likes his surface. I think it's too slippy for them. We'll have to get
You've got to work in your hairdo though, brother. I mean, it's like a little
wild and woolly. He's either muddy or covered in snow. Wanda, that's a disgusting noise. I know. He's such a good boy. Big Bartholomew. Yes. Where did we put her cleats? Are they over there? We're going to surgically attach them to her feet. And Bud very kindly came today and was clearing the driveway with the tractor, so that was very much appreciated and very kind of him.
And he also gave me advice on how to fix the electrical problem.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
What is it?
We need a different kind of receptacle.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And we know how to wire it up, and he said if I get the parts, he'll wire it up for us.
Oh, that's very kind of him.
Yeah. it's quite simple to fix. It's just I think I need to order parts
Okay.
online.
Okay.
I'm not sure stuff I can get at Home Depot.
This chicken is filthy.
He is filthy.
You get it.
But that's because they can't get out as much at this
No.
time of year because they're kind of a little bit stuck inside because they don't like going out in the snow.
Yeah.
And there's been snow in the ground for 3-4 weeks now.
They're very funny. When you open the door, they all come running for the door, and then they go, ah! The first one stops, and then they all pile up behind.
It's funny. It's like, wait!
It's
not a problem.
Yeah, and then they all reverse while making very much noise. Come on, big love. Oh, I know, you're such a handsome boy. And if you don't get your acting gear, we'll have to go and get Eloise because she's very reliable. Yeah, and your feet are filthy.
And just like to maybe need to clarify the rules here. Bits of poop picked off her feet by herself do not constitute a shat.
It's a he.
Yeah?
It's not a she.
You know what I mean.
Yes, I don't think he's really concentrating on the job in hand. Yes, so he looks like he's been pecked. He's not. There's 2 different pens of chickens, and he likes to fight with the chickens on the other side through the wire fencing. Yep. He's a bit of a he's a lovely chicken with people. He's not a very chickeny chicken. He's constantly getting himself into trouble. So if you could keep his head in one side of the fence, that would be best, I think, somehow. I know Larky hasn't had a chew of him. Although
Larky isn't allowed anywhere near him.
no. Strangely enough.
You know, and I think Bartholomew could probably give Larky a good run for his money. That neck action.
I know. Oh, you are a pretty boy, but come on. Oh. I might need to go and get Eloise. She's a bit more reliable.
Which one is that? I don't know which one.
Oh, Eloise is lovely. She's another bantam, and she's this dark grey one. Oh, do you want to just go through questions?
Sure. Scrolling down. Her things in Meredith. I know you had a calamity there earlier.
Oh, it's a mule, honestly. Just can't trust mini mules. So Enzo had the feed bag put on by Pam about 7:30 this morning. She then spent 45 minutes trying to get the feed bag back from on Enzo's head. And this is one of the nose bags that goes, his nose goes in it. Yes, and the strap goes behind his ears. And he wasn't for having it. And she phoned me and she said, I can't get it off. And I said, well, it's good, Bessie, because don't worry. I said, because Kate's coming down. And then Kate called me. She said, Enzo's got a feed bag stuck in his nose. And I said, yes, he has. I said, is it not coming off? And she went, no. So I said, well, you know what? I'll maybe just come down myself then. So I went down and it spent about 2 hours of fast walking around the paddock with Enzo until I got the feed bag back. It's going very slowly.
You had a practice shat just before we start.
Oh. Damn it. There's another stool over there, I think.
People have been asking about your fall in the driveway a short while ago.
Goodness gracious, said Janine.
Nothing gets me up by these people.
A boo-boo.
And then I went to go open a hay bale, and I went like this. And
I went, ow.
had to relive that. I'm in the middle of feeding.
You need to go and get those cleats and put the cleats on your feet.
Yes, you have told me that on a number of occasions.
I know. That's the only reason I'm upright. Yes. Positive thinking.
Yes. So today has been a very depressing milestone. We have hit over $100,000 in legal fees.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks for that.
Shocking. We still owe 55,000 of that. We're making payments on it.
Yes.
I'm so depressed, and it's never gonna end. So that's my day.
Well, yes.
Yay. But thank you for everyone who sent me the document. That was very interesting to read that that document that was sent to me. So my brain is all in this.
Has your brain got brain freeze?
No, my brain is all in this miserable place. So.
Is that your hat? Yeah. I wondered if it wasn't, because I got one exactly. You can keep it though.
Yeah, I found it in the yeah, I'm down to one. No, I've got the lights hats.
Yeah.
I've got the green one and the blue one. The green one I stole from Elizabeth. I'll give it back to you tomorrow.
That one's from Home Depot.
Yeah.
You've got to speak louder.
You can't,
Okay.
it becomes kind of.
Oh.
It's terrible when your go-to shopping location for buying new fashion is Home Depot and Tractor Supply Company.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I go now when I need new threads.
Yeah. It's the bar has become incredibly low for me.
Well, it's easy. It's easy to achieve it, though.
I really like this transition. Getting Michelle in the guest house. I didn't realize that was going to cut off my access to laundry. So so it's going to be. Like I normally wash my snowmobile suit every day. It's been washed in 3 days.
Oh, that's disgusting.
But it's all right. It's all right. Someday this all will pass.
Linda was asking what you were saying about $100,000.
We've reached the benchmark of, from what I can calculate, we still owe roughly 55, and my mother's been making payments and everything else. That we're up over 100,000.
I think they're
Just
clarifying
a-
on what it was
Oh, for legal fees, just for us to defend ourselves.
Yeah, and that's
And-
not
yeah.
that's not Goldie's farm money.
No, that's definitely
personal
not. Yeah,
money,
that's
which is
personal
why
money.
it's
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, I know that many of you have lived on a fixed income and saved for retirement and everything else. And my mother, she did have a lot of money, but she spent it on the service dog project over a 20-year period. So she now lives on a fixed income, and it's really it's a struggle. So, she'll be fine, I guess. But yeah. So but I have to say that I'm not complaining because our lawyer has done a fantastic job. I don't have any complaints about him. It's just the process. It's a very, very interesting learning experience. Not a good learning experience.
and
either.
it's the worst thing about it is it's just such a waste of money.
Such a waste of money.
Mm-hmm.
And the worst.
time,
No, that's not the worst part.
emotion, you know.
The worst part is the trial that is still on the books that they've just retained a Boston attorney for is set for October this year.
Oh my
October.
goodness, what are we going to do until October?
No. Like, you have to think about it. They're suing us. We don't even know what for. I just know it's for a lot of money. And we have to defend ourselves or just pay the lots of money but she doesn't have the lots of money. There's no big bank account.
Yes, but the other problem is they haven't actually told you what the lots and lots of money is for.
Right. We've sat through 6 days of deposition at $1,250 a day for us. Never mind. I mean, the legal fees for SDP is running along the same as us, but it's not. It's different for them. It's not their mother. It's not
No,
their family.
it's not their personal money.
So it's different for us, I have to say. So yeah. Anyways, happy Monday. Tomorrow will be better. That's all I got to report. But thank you everyone for donating on this because this keeps Goldie's farm going. Today, on a cheerier note, when I went to go visit my mother with a bill from the lawyer in my hand,
Sharing is caring, Janine.
yeah, all of a sudden she's like, I don't understand what you're saying. I'm like, yeah, you did, Mom. She likes to keep updated on all this. I don't know why. I keep saying, just don't worry about anything because there's nothing you can do about it. But she likes to keep abreast of it all. Wanda had her own Goldie's Farm Day. I walk in the door. At this point, I walk in the door. They know which. I always bring a dog. Wanda, one of the Great Danes. Wanda's their favorite, and they're always like, Wanda. So, and I'm in a hurry. I got my mother's coffee. I got the legal stuff, and Wanda went into the activity room, and then and I shut the door because I didn't want him to follow me. And there's 20 people. We didn't have a scheduled event. They're all in there having coffee. So Wanda's gone. I said, well, I'll be down with my mother. They went to bring Wanda back, but I was on the phone with our lawyer and my mother doing a call, and they gave me Wanda, and I wasn't paying attention because I was in sticker shock. And then I lost Wanda. Like, I forgot that they even gave her to me. And so I visited my mother, and we went over everything, and I go to leave. And here comes Wanda walking down the hallway. Like, my mother's room's over here. Wanda's coming down the hallway this way. Like, she's gone all through the entire place, visiting with everybody. And she just instinctively knows when it runs in my head, like, time to go. Wherever she is, she just
comes wandering.
Too. Like, she was probably asleep on somebody's bed. Yeah, they love when they want to.
Oh, look. It's because she's super duper. Oh, are you being bashful? She's like, no, I'm going to sleep.
Eloise, do we have a backup chicken? Or
We do have a backup chicken, but we had enough excitement getting one down the driveway. Can you imagine?
It's a slippery driveway.
Exactly.
Your horse is still out. Do I need to go get that horse? I brought the goats in.
I won't bring the horse in to do the chatting. I mean, not least because of the weight of the poop, but also because, can you imagine trying to figure out what number it lands on?
Everybody's a winner.
You get a car, you get a car, you get a car.
Oh, dear.
So is that horse running around? I don't look at anyone on the camera, see if the horse is running around like I've got. It feels really good to sit down because I've been going all day.
She was quite settled way off the other side of the pond, so okay. I just left her to it.
I didn't know if she's going to be upset.
Should I go up and get the other chickens?
Listen, yeah, you might have to take this one back up with you.
Well,
I just don't fancy your chances in the driveway with two.
Oh, the dogs are in. Does anyone have Penny, or did Dana come get me? Because Penny's still outside. I should go find Penny. These two are in here, and Penny was someplace. So let me go see if I can find Penny.
How did things go with the bathroom today?
They're still working on it. It's not as fast. It's not going as fast as I had hoped today. But my expectations are faster than everybody's.
But I think we've been cursed by the this bug that's been going around.
Yes, everybody is. That really impacted the move last week. Is everybody was sick. Even on Michelle had people come to help her, and they were dropping like flies. My mother's been sick. I was sick. Let me see if I can find Penny over here. Starting to get nervous. Hold on.
Oh. Did somebody... Yeah. No, it's okay. Did anybody... nobody's paying attention to this chicken, sorry. Bartholomew. We need to get on this. Come on.
Did you finish the Meredith story? The Enzo story?
Yeah. So, Enzo... See, the problem with Enzo is, well, there isn't a problem with Enzo because he's actually fantastic, is that he takes little notions. So he's been fed with this feed bag for, a good period of time. And normally I walk up to him, he gives me this hairy eyeball and I take it off and that's not a problem. But today, I don't know what happened to him, but he's a funny wee mule. He just takes little notions where what worked for eons ago isn't going to work that day, and he was in one of those moods this morning. So he gave Pam a complete runaround, then he gave Kate a runaround, and then he gave me 2 hours of exercise walking around because I wasn't for running. So it's a bit he was just in a really funny mood. So I just followed him around the paddock and kept him moving, and eventually Kate finished her chores and she came in, and between the pair of us, we headed him into the barn. And I just went up to him and I took the nose bag off, and he went, "Is that all you wanted?" And then I left. And because if I treat him and pet him, he thinks he's done something fantastic. So I'm not reinforcing that behaviour. So it was a bright and sunny morning and afternoon. That's all I can say about it. But you just have to have a sense of humour because he's got a he's quirky, and that's what he's like. But I will say, I don't think we'll be using a nose bag on him ever again, because nobody has the energy to chase him down. And while the nose bag does have a safety feature that stretches, so if you got his head stuck somewhere on the fence, that would be great. You just can't rely on these things, and Enzo is just he's in everything. So the problem you really have is that he could do himself some damage. So I didn't want to leave him, and he's my little flower. So there. So yes. So that was what ended up being the majority of my morning and afternoon. I wasn't quite expecting that, but hey.
So somebody is inquiring about Amazon package with masks, shoes, covers.
There's packages
and a
there.
grabber thing
Ooh, a grabber thing.
for Caroline when she comes in.
That's perfect. Is
We've
that
got
doggy eating something?
Um,
Oh, come on, you.
no,
Oh, that's
they're
okay.
Somebody suggested getting Larky to bark at me. Thank you, Hilda. We're not going to do that.
We're not going to do that until another 10 minutes has passed, and then we might all start barking at him. I don't think he'd pay the blindest bit of attention. That's the problem.
So Marlon was asking about the bacon and marmalade sandwiches. We have not made those yet, and actually there's been about 3 times this week, Elizabeth, or over the weekend, that Elizabeth and I planned to do this, that it just didn't work out because things kept happening. And I gotta say, like, I think most evenings this weekend we didn't actually sit down until about 8 or 8:30, and by which time we'd lost the will to live, let alone cook.
Yes.
So maybe we should do that tonight.
Yes, you'll need to pick up bread.
Yeah,
Because
I'm gonna go down to the pharmacy.
I think one of the dogs ate that loaf of bread.
Yeah, likely. I wonder which one. So yeah, we will try and do that tonight. But the marmalade is delicious, yeah?
Did you eat the marmalade?
No, you did.
No, that was apricot jam, darling.
Oh, was that apricot jam? So many continents, so little time. You do. So yeah, but it looks like a really nice marmalade. We will try and get that done this evening and report back. We will try and take pictures as well. One of the big problems we've got with making that meal is
That meal.
the absolute disaster of a toaster thing we've got, yeah?
That's a toaster oven. It works fine.
It doesn't, darling. It's like, but if you want to have a toasted sandwich tomorrow, you better pre-plan and start the oven today, because it just takes forever. I feel like I need to plug it into a 240-volt socket to try and get it to go a bit quicker.
Or maybe you just pick up a flamethrower and we'd be fine.
Maybe, can you buy pre-cooked toast?
No. But you can buy pre-peeled oranges. Come on, you.
Okay, so I ran all over the place, starting to panic,
Uh-huh.
and I got a text message that Dana has picked up
Oh.
the dog.
So you better explain what's happening with Miss Penny Pooh.
Penny is she's coming here during the day, and she goes with Dana at night.
Yep.
And that's great because with the transition, I knew this was going to be a challenging week because we got the Larky, we got
Larky.
dogs, because we have dogs in the headquarters in our new bed. Did you show them the new bed?
No, hold on. Right, you.
Larky, get up in your bed. Get up in your bed. Get into bed.
Go on. Up, up. He's like, yay!
So that it fits 2, and then there's a trundle bed underneath that pulls out.
And they've got all their blankies and they get tucked in.
All the blankies. It's set at 75 degrees. We checked them several times. Last night I checked it 7 times. They have a little blanket that they said, come on, Sizzle, get up, up. And then when Penny's here, just wait, there's more. When Penny's here, you pull this out, and she gets a bed here. And
Yes.
it's right underneath the heater. Does it count if he crows on something?
I don't know. He's let me down.
Excitement is killing
This
me.
is-
So that's where they are at night.
So that's super. And their feed containers are down here too for the
Yes,
moment.
I filled one up today. And they're
Excellent.
looking for their breakfast, so.
No, they're looking for their dinner.
For dinner.
Yeah, they're so focused.
The problem here is that I don't want to have too many of the doors open because it's cold in here, and Sizzle wants to kill Penny, so I don't really want to leave her alone. So Dana takes Penny at night, which I think is fantastic. She came back so calm. She was really great until she saw Lockie, and that she's been running around like a lunatic for the rest of the time. But it's really good for her to have.
Yeah.
She's housebroken now. She needs to have just one-on-one time with somebody.
And you know the lovely thing is, it's like just having the two big house dogs back together.
Yeah.
And they're really calm and they're really quiet together.
Can't take too much in.
And it'll be much better for when your mum comes back.
Yeah.
Because she can have her during the day.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Dana is taking and working with her. She's doing really well.
Oh,
But
that's Janine's beauty bag. Janine,
That was me.
Janine, is this your beauty bag?
a beauty bag, yeah.
See, it goes out on jobs, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a job bag. It's got all the brushes in it.
That's more of a horse bag.
See?
There you go.
And
Right, come on, you.
since we're not doing horse jobs right now,
Yes.
cold. Anything?
No. Right.
Yeah.
I think.
Wanda needs breakfast too. Excuse me, I forgot her.
Have you got any more questions?
Other than when is the chicken gonna do his job? One job.
I think, we're going to have to bring several chicken. Oh, don't use that for your glasses. No.
Okay.
You're a pain. You need, because if you let these questions scroll, they disappear off. Could you go into those Ritz crackers and crumble some up, and then see if you can just throw them in the air and see if you'll eat them. Honestly, he's some boy.
So,
Here we go.
here we are.
So squish them in the package first. Oh, I just meant one or two. Oh, so that's a really good solution for Penny for the moment.
Yeah. Just while we
Throw them in the air, just so that they're random. A bit like the chicken. Honestly. And then, what else happened today?
really, I don't know.
Well, it was nice of Bud to come.
Yep, Bud came and did a great job. I should talk to him and let him know he did a great job
Yeah.
on the driveway. Oh boy.
I think you're getting a bit overexcited with
We have
this.
to spread it evenly.
Yeah, and then we have
Guy
to...
came.
And the metal guy
The
came.
dumpster guy.
And the dumpster guy came. It's been a super day
We
already.
have another load that we're in the process of loading up in the dumpster. I know.
Oh.
Can you imagine?
I know.
Exciting Monday.
I know.
So, yeah.
Can I get back here?
Yes, you can.
And Bud gave me a list of things I need to do. Like clean out the air. All of these air things need to be cleaned out.
Oh,
So,
Yeah, we need to do that in our house.
yeah.
yeah.
I'm getting the guy out to do clean. These are not working as well as they should. They haven't been cleaned out in years, so gotta work on that.
Is that what's wrong with
Yeah,
them?
preferred air. He texted me,
Yeah,
Bud.
that's
Thank
good.
you for the driveway.
Have you got
I
any?
would have done it because I'm fantastic at the tractoring,
Yes,
but
fantastic at tractoring. Is there no ends to your talents?
I don't really. Unfortunately, it's out of necessity.
It is.
This is Bartholomew. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's gonna get so focused on eating.
Normally,
he's normally very poopy.
he's a better performer than this normally.
I like Eloise.
Yes,
I want to start bringing them to. I want to bring Eloise to.
I think we could give you the two nice females, because he's filthy. He gets muddy.
Yeah, he's a little dirty. Maybe we should try that. Because I know. I don't even know. They've got two. Oh, sorry. I haven't checked the calendar, but we've been doing bunnies, but I know a couple people want to do a shatting.
Oh, we'll not
Let's not bring him because he takes too long.
I know. Honestly.
I mean, at the Legion, he was a good half an hour.
Oh, but Eloise was quick.
Yeah.
She was efficient. This one spent his time fluffing his feathers. Honestly, Bartholomew. Yes, you. I am talking to you.
194 people watching a chicken's backside.
It's well, mine says it's 202 at the moment.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And we got nothing.
And if that's not pressure, Bartholomew, I don't know what is.
Come on. It's the craziest way we spend our
Oh, Nick, he's going to leave the board.
yeah. This is the lifeline of Goldy's farm, what we're looking at. I think
Dependent upon Bartholomew,
yes,
which is a worry.
Lifeline. This pays for all of our expenses right here on one table.
Yes.
And then some. Last month we tried to rescue a mule for my birthday. I also did a birthday fundraiser, but we did the donkeys last month too. So
Yes.
if there's any overage, then we rescue something, we do something good with that money.
Yes.
But so far, this month we just have one non-pooping chicken.
Dog kibble, somebody's suggesting.
Well, it's chicken dog kibble. No, that's just wrong.
Roger Reed would like a cracker. Sorry, Roger, they haven't perfected like internet food yet. We'll be sure to add that when we get it.
Maybe we should give him a little bit more fiber.
Him?
Yeah, before he gets here.
I think grapes are good. Gets
Prunes.
things
Let's give
moving.
him
Prunes.
Apparently the light has been rolling in the mud today.
The light is loose right now.
She is an absolute terror with mud. She is an absolute mud maggot.
I feel like we have a lot of animals that are a little out of control right now.
I think they're all a
Delight.
bit nutty.
Yeah, Delight was like, she didn't want me to touch her the other day. She put her ears back, turned her butt to me. I'm like, oh, go ahead. Give it to me, there, little thing. And then Clark kicked at me several times yesterday. I walked by, he was eating, and I walked by, and he kicked at me. And he just brushed my leg, and I was like, what was that? Did I just get kicked by him? And I walked back again, and he went at me again, and I was like, oh no, that's not the way that we go. So I walked by him like 100 times till he stopped kicking at me, brought him in the stall. He was like food aggressive with me, so, and he's never been like that.
And do you know...
Because it's cold, they're not getting handled a lot.
No. Do you know the other funny thing is Clark hangs out with the mini horses. He is totally and utterly... He's a single Pringle donkey, and he's taken up with the horses, and it's a really odd thing.
Oh, well, and that thoroughbred that's in there, he's learned he's not supposed to. He will get my glove in his nose if he comes after me.
What's the name of the one that I took out today?
Willow.
Willow, yeah. So I was taking her out today, and I took her out the gate, had the long lead on her, which was a good thing. And I closed the gate, and you know how when you start walking away from the gate, you start to walk towards the parking pit. There's a huge mound of rubble or something. It's covered in snow at the moment. She ran up that thing and jumped off the top of it. I swear to God, and I was like, I was lucky. This rope.
That's a 10-foot rope.
How did you become such a cowboy?
I don't know.
Like, did you have any horse experience before you were brought here?
No.
I did. Because actually, one of the first things Elizabeth and I did when we started dating was she took me down to a town called Strathblane near Glasgow. It's out towards the hills. And
Campsie
she taught
Fells.
me riding lessons, and I learned to ride, and we would go riding through the forest and
Moors.
and such
Something
like.
that you do before you get married.
Yes. And then after we got engaged, he said, I don't really like this riding stuff any longer, and I want to stop. I was like, gutted. So he stopped cooking after about a week, and then he wouldn't horse ride any longer. And I was like, I think I've been sold a dud.
Yeah.
I didn't
But
say
you're
I
so-
wouldn't go horse
but I have to
I just
say-
said it wasn't really my thing. I mean, I'm happy to go and do it, but I'm not. I don't. It's like you guys can get on a horse and there's something sparks inside of you and you
I
love
wouldn't
it.
know.
Whereas me, I'm just a bit like, I don't know, a sports car.
Well, Janine, that's an interesting question. Would you rather have a sports car?
You don't have to feed it. At this point, the last time I rode was in November. I haven't
Yes.
had time. All I've done is shovel
Yes.
from horses and take care of horses. I
Yes.
don't actually have time to ride them. So yes, a sports car.
Yeah.
Although it wouldn't be a sports car.
We need a big truck. Another big truck.
Yeah, it would be something.
We like big
Quite
trucks.
frankly, I just quite like a car.
I think I'd like a boat, like a little runaround boat where it could float and nobody could get me. I'd
You
be
just
like-
want to go in the middle of Hood Pond without a paddle?
and without my phone.
Yeah,
and just sit there
exactly.
and you'd be waving at the side like, come on, you guys,
Come on in now, Janine!
we need, come on. And I'd
You're-
be like,
Tell me, would this boat have a generator and a furnace?
oh Jesus, yeah.
That's called a houseboat, Nick.
Yeah, Nick's been working overtime trying to get things sorted selectively around here. Trying to get the airstream, the heat was funky, so yeah. Yeah, it's been
But funky, not in a good way.
not in a good way. Not in a good way.
Yeah. Folks were asking about your mule.
Oh, the mule didn't make it. Very sad. The mule, they had a bunch of horses in the kill pen that when they pulled them off the kill pen, each one of them, one by one, had balance issues, like walking issues. A symptom of
Botulism.
botulism. I was going to say butazolidine. Botulism. We've seen it here. Botulism comes from eating bad hay, and in the kill pens, auctions, and every place else that these horses go. Botulism sometimes hidden in the hay, and it affects their neurological systems. And I would say she pulled 4, 3 out of the 4 died, and 1 is still alive. The one Belgian. So and she went down, had trouble getting up. They got her up, but I can show pictures. She just couldn't stay up.
It was
very long.
awful,
So
actually.
we let her sleep. But you know what? She would have died in the slaughter truck while she was getting trampled by
Yeah.
37 other horses. So it's still, she did. Who invited the chicken to this party?
He's like, actually, this is a shatting party, people.
It's about me. It's about me. So yeah, sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
But for those of you who've been following Equine Rescue Network and what I do, there was a long stretch of time that I would rescue 10 donkeys and only 8 of them would survive, and the other 2 would have it would be hanging them from the rafters trying to keep them up, because they can lie down for about 4 hours and then you want to roll them over or get them up, and
Yeah.
if they don't stand up in 24 hours, they're goners. So you
Yeah.
got to get them up. And Penny, they have slings and tractors and things like that. I had a bunch of
People.
my son's football buddies and rafters I would hang them from. But I was only doing the donkey. It's very small.
Is that it?
149.
Is that
I think
it?
that's all you're going to get. That is it.
Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, it is.
This is the least poopy chicken we can get.
Right, so he can go out and do jobs, but not this. Right.
He's failed this job.
Yeah.
I would say this is a
Right.
failure.
You-
Well, I mean, he
Clear
did
your
do a
board
number
up.
3 during practice, so we're
Number 3. Right.
I think a number 3 during
What is
practice.
a number 3?
It's like a number 2, except bigger.
Okay, you write down the numbers. It looks like 149 is the winner.
Winner. And you know what they say? Winner, winner.
Chicken dinner.
No, we won't do that. Okay,
No, because he's a rooster.
All right, so then we have these ones around the side.
Yes.
And the sides we have. Do I do all of them? 'Cause there's a lot of them.
Well, no, the one's closest. So there's 413,
Yep.
453,
I think that's Carlene's number.
347,
Don't start.
and then this one number here is closest. It's 215.
Okay, perfect. So these all go to Judy, but Judy's not here. Judy's back on the 15th, so
which is 2 weeks away.
Yeah, so these go onto my list.
Maybe we should ask Brittany if she'll do that.
Brittany's
winner-
away.
Is Brittany away? Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah. Brittany's away. The winner of whoever 149 is can go out to the Goldy's Farm website under merchandise. Look for any of those those photos,
Pictures.
decide which one they want, and we will send them that. So
Excellent.
It's the 149 number. And then we send monkey fists to the rest of them, right?
Yes.
We need to come up with something. My mother's having a little trouble with her monkey fists.
Yes, production is down,
Production is down.
which means they're rare.
The value's going up.
Yeah, collector's items, I'm afraid.
Like chicken
So I'm
shouting?
hoping when my mother gets back that she gets back into.
Yeah,
She's really having. It's really bothering her.
yeah.
But not as much as this morning when I walked in with my big folder. So, yeah, okay.
Oh, dear me.
149, I will be on it tomorrow. Whoever that is, they can find out. I know. You know what? Fugan taught me how to do it.
Did she?
Yep. So I know how to figure that out. So I
Oh, Carol Nestor is the winner.
Carol Nestor. So Carol, if you could decide what you want and let me know, send me a PM on Facebook and I will get on
and
it.
CC
Judy.
Brittany.
Brittany.
Judy or something.
No, Judy. Could you repeat the numbers, please?
149 is the winner. 413, 453, 347 and 215. And I think we may be converting to t-shirts
Oh,
instead of the
Monkey Fists, because our production is exceptionally low.
Is that Roger Reed's getting a little out of hand here? He said, "Is that a bag on Janine's head?"
That's Nick's hat. It's lovely.
From Home Depot.
Yeah.
It's a Home
Very
Depot special.
It's very
Roger.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little loosey goosey. I've got Judy's shoes on right now. Today I was wearing Elizabeth's coat. Got Nick's hat on. Are you guys stealing each other's clothes away? I seem to be stealing.
No,
yours.
but I've got a pair of your barn gloves,
Okay.
and
good.
they're actually very good, and I'm not giving them back.
Oh, those are light ones.
No,
Oh, I know which ones you have. I've lost several pairs of gloves.
there was another pair in here as well.
Yeah, and those are the ones I'm wearing. Yeah.
Okay.
These don't have linings, but I've lost my favorite.
Which?
They're like a light color.
No.
Yes.
No, those the ones that I've stolen are orange.
Will Caroline have a washer and dryer in the laundry?
She will have a wash. Look at Sizzle.
Oh. She wants chicken for dinner.
You have your dinner. She's a good girl.
She's a very good girl.
Yes, there will be a washer and dryer, not on the first iteration because I'm out of money. So, there is a washer and dryer in the barn that I'm hoping to repurpose for Carlene White.
You know, there's also a washer and dryer in the house that's waiting to come down to Carlene.
It needs to be a stackable washer and dryer. My design requires a stackable.
Yeah. One thing I can assure you is I don't think it's really Carlene that actually does Carlene's washing.
That's absolutely true.
So it doesn't really matter if it's in there or not, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay,
Yeah.
Peepsies, we need to open the mail.
But one thing that I did go through a test with my mother.
Mm-hmm.
She was able to go from her bed into her chair,
Mm-hmm.
roll herself into the bathroom, from her chair onto the potty, off the potty, back. I hope people want this kind of information.
Because you're getting it.
Off the potty, onto her chair, roll herself back. She's not like this every day. The only thing that she was not able to do was a monkey fist. And she had several of them on her bed. She's like, they're all like in various forms
Stages.
of.
Do you have a CO2 alarm inside your Airstream?
Oh yeah, I do have a CO2 and a the Airstream was a failed project. So
Well, it's a failed winter project.
I shouldn't. The only reason I stay here is because I like to check the dogs and be close to the dogs, and so these guys are going to check the dogs for me. But I'm not going to stay here because last night it was impossible. Let's just say it was impossible.
Yeah, there's a few things we need to
We worked so hard.
figure out with the electrics and the furnace, and we will get them sorted. But until then, it's not going to work. So
yeah, until my mother, the dogs are going to get checked. There's going to be a night check every night. But right now, I was up half the night with blown fuses, the furnace pilot going out. Every time anything blew, I had to go outside the Airstream and go into the tea tent and flick the breakers. And I tried 2 different. For some reason, the heaters were tripping the breakers. You fixed that, or you figured that out.
Well,
today.
I talked to Bud today. We know what the issue is with the electrical thing. I think the furnace just needs serviced, and maybe something addressed with the igniter. But we need to get a professional to do that because it involves gas, and we don't want to.
And I have PTSD. I'm not staying in that thing in the winter anymore. No way. So.
Yeah, so it's not a failed project. It's just
it'll be
It's a fared.
It'll be fine this summer for when the Goldy's Warriors come to visit.
Yeah.
But right now, we're not there.
No.
We're just not there.
You need to speak louder.
Okay, it's a failed project right now, but when you guys come this summer, I know the air conditioner works. The heat, yeah, it's awful. But you know what happened? This is so bad. I hate to admit this, but thank you, Cloud, because at 2:00 in the morning, I grabbed my blanket, my comforter off the top, and I went into the ICU and I slept on the couch here. I slept on the futon.
So that was lucky that Fukin sent the mattress in.
I don't know what else I was like, because I go outside and the car's full of
stuff.
No, the snow.
It was snowing last night.
4 inches of snow. I'd have to scrape it all off and then drive to a hotel. I'm like, no, not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I came here and slept with the dogs.
And she wasn't even drunk.
No, I was not. There's nothing more sobering than being out in the cold in a snowmobile suit trying to get. But when the heat works, it heats up. Like toasty. It's lovely.
It's really nice in there when it's warm. Yeah, I mean it's.
Nothing's worse when it's not.
No, the other RV by the paddock is definitely not heated.
It's not that's neither one are winter.
No.
Winter, yeah. So we got.
There's summer events, really.
These,
I know. Well, no. I mean, here's the thing. I think that one could work in the winter. We just need to figure out what's wrong with the furnace, and it's it's like any old 30-year-old furnace. Things go wrong with it. And if we maybe get it serviced and get the igniter thing sorted or replaced, then
well, I have to have the guys come clean these things out, clean those things out. We're getting rid of the furnace in the barn because we don't need it and all that extra piping, and it's a barn. Yeah. So we're getting rid of all of that. So they have to detach all that. So I'm going to try to get the same guy to look at the furnace here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's where we are. Tomorrow's another day.
Right. So are we going to do mail today, or are we going to leave that till tomorrow?
Why don't we do the mail tomorrow? Because I know we all still have chores left.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
And I'd like to go to bed. It's been a really long, depressing day. So, yeah.
So I'm sorry about that. But yes, look, we do have mail here. Yeah. And we'll get to that tomorrow. No, the Tilstons didn't have a room for Janine because if Janine comes to stay with us, and she would be most welcome, she'd have to come and share our bathroom.
Oh, no, that's not
No. She could go upstairs. The problem is that we've got too many dogs.
Yeah.
And the dogs all hate me because,
they don't hate you.
That seems to be, except Arla likes me, but dogs don't like me. Because I get scared because there was too many times.
Did you see what Arlo did last night?
No. I've been used as the bait dog for Service Dog Project for 20 years. Every time there was a dog, they're like, well, I wonder if that dog's people aggressive. Bring Janine in here. Where's Janine? And I would have to walk in and see if I got bitten, okay? And it really, after doing that for 20 years, then the last one almost killed me, and I'm like, I quit this job.
Actually, it was very sweet because there was a problem with the heating there last week as well, and Janine called up, and she was freezing, and she had nowhere to go because she was really upset. And Sophie offered her.
Oh yeah, that was really nice. I did have a.
Sophie offered Janine her bedroom.
I did have a breakdown.
Which is down the other end of the house, but that
was really nice.
That causes another problem, which is you'd have to come in and use our bathroom.
Oh yeah, no, it's not gonna happen.
It's kind of a little weird.
Yeah, not gonna happen. Yeah, but
it's like running the gauntlet.
I think that the dogs. The reason I stay here is I worry about the dogs, but the dogs are fine. I'm starting to worry about me.
Yes.
I cannot have another night like last night. Look at Wanda. I mean, you think she's going to be all right?
I think she'll manage.
I think she'll manage. These guys are okay. So everything's going to be fine.
And we will let them out. If,
They can let themselves out, and Wanda, she does whatever she wants anyways. Yeah, they let themselves out. Really, they're fine.
And this is only for a few days.
Yes, it's only till Friday.
Yes.
And then, hopefully, the bathroom will be done.
Yeah.
And Carlene will be home. You can watch your own damn dogs.
No, that means you'll go away and you'll be getting phone calls, and then I'll get the phone call. Have you got Janine? No, I've not got Janine. Do you know where Janine is? No, I don't. Well, anyway, so I've got this problem.
Yeah.
That's what it will be.
We should put one of those air tags on Janine. Give it to your mother and she can watch exactly where you are.
At which point she'd be like, "Can I show you what I can do on my phone?
Yeah.
Look, there's Janine."
There's Janine. Oh God, don't put an app on her phone.
Well, we could just leave that air tag in Aiken.
Yeah.
Janine's in Aiken.
Yeah.
You can't get her. She's not contactable.
Yeah. But I'll have to bring it down there, so maybe I should just do that.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
We'll have to get that fixed.
So hopefully this week we are getting through the transition of getting the guest house open and back to Goldy's farm.
Yeah.
Back to visits and everything else. Towards the end of the week we're back on it, but we've got a couple more days of organization.
Yes.
And court on Wednesday.
Excellent.
So. Okay.
Lots to do.
Thanks, everyone.
All right.